While the sky seems limitless, sometimes it reveals things that defy explanation and logic, and some of these sightings are so unbelievable that they leave us questioning reality.
Imagine finally being able to get onto a commercial flight, looking out your window and seeing this.
What is that?
Is it Bezos? Is it Branson? What is it? Is it a UFO?
So join us to explore these astonishing moments that no one was supposed to see.
Allah hadir. Allah hadir. Allah hadir.
But I know who got our power.
A man noticed something unusual in the clouds and decided to record it on his cell phone. What began as a simple moment of curiosity turned extraordinary when the footage revealed what appeared to be an angelic figure standing on top of a giant cloud, flapping its wings. The figure seemed to be perched on the cloud, moving its wings in a way that captivated those who viewed the video. Some believe it might be an example of pareidolia, while others view it as a potential spiritual or supernatural event. Although the footage remains unexplained, it has intrigued many, adding to the growing list of mysterious phenomena witnessed in the sky.
Somebody say something. Look at that hole right there in the sky.
UFO? This man on a flight to Los Angeles captured footage of what he believed to be an alien ship. While filming the sky from his window, he noticed a strange, rhombus-shaped object speeding past the plane at an incredible rate, and its unique shape and rapid movement immediately drew his attention. The rhombus shape is unusual for any typical aircraft or drone, leading some to wonder if it could be an advanced or experimental craft. Such high-speed objects are often linked to UFO sightings, as they seem to defy known aerodynamics and capabilities. The fact that the sighting occurred at high altitude adds to the mystery, as most aircraft would be easily recognizable at that height. OneWinged Angel. Seeing an angel is something many dreams of, but encountering one during broad daylight is quite unusual. A man working on his motorcycle spotted a cloudy figure in the sky that looked like an angel with a single wing, holding what seemed like a sword. Some believe the figure could be a divine messenger or a guardian angel, while others wonder if it might be a sign of an impending event, perhaps a warning or a symbol of protection. The single wing and sword add to the mystery, suggesting that this might be a unique, one-winged celestial being with a specific purpose or message. Horse on sky.
Allah hadir. Allah hadir. Allahu Akbar.
Horses are beautiful creatures, but seeing one walking in midair is truly unexpected. A white, cloud-like figure resembling a horse was recently spotted in the sky, sparking worship and wonder. The footage shows people reacting to what looked like a glowing horse made of light, with its hair floating and its legs seemingly invisible. Many believe this sighting could be a sign of divine intervention or a manifestation of spiritual entities, which might explain why people are praising it.
Allah hadir. Allah hadir. Allahu Akbar.
However, seeing a cloudy figure in the sky raises questions, leaving many to question about the true nature of this mysterious phenomenon. What's your take on it?
Allah hadir. Allah hadir. Allahu Akbar.
Real Griffin. While an employee was adjusting his camera and testing the footage by capturing views of the sky and nearby buildings, he accidentally filmed an unusual creature. The creature appeared to have the body of a lion, wings, and the head of an eagle resembling a mythical griffin. The employee was stunned, believing he had witnessed a real griffin as it appeared from one side of the frame and then vanished behind a large building right in front of him. Flying serpent. This unusual sighting features a large object flying in the mid-sky, appearing as a long, shadowy figure resembling a serpent. Upon closer inspection, some speculate it could be a flying dragon, as the object seems to have small, unclear limbs that might be hands or wings. Throughout history, serpent-like or dragon-like creatures in the sky have been part of various cultures' folklore. In more recent times, similar sightings have been linked to sky serpents, or flying rods, mysterious objects occasionally captured on camera but rarely seen with the naked eye. The eerie nature of this sighting has left many wondering if it could be a glimpse of something otherworldly or an unknown creature yet to be identified. Tic Tac. The footage shows a Tic Tac UFO appearing almost in front of the plane. This small, sleek object has a capsule-like shape, closely resembling a white Tic Tac candy, with smooth, rounded edges and a uniform white color that makes it simple yet striking. What's particularly strange about this UFO is its unusual movement. It seems to be moving at high speed for one moment, then suddenly appears still before making circular motion. The object's shadow is also visible on a nearby mountain, providing additional evidence of its physical presence. Unlike typical aircraft or drones, this Tic Tac UFO lacks visible wings, propellers, or exhaust, adding to its mysterious and otherworldly nature. ET weapon. The footage captures an unusual object moving at such a high speed that it appears to be moving slowly due to the way it was recorded. Its strange appearance raises questions about its origin. It's not a space jet and doesn't match the design of any known aircraft. Some people thought it might be an alien invasion, while others speculated that a war might be about to begin. Fortunately, nothing happened, and the object mysteriously vanished as suddenly as it had appeared. Despite these theories, the government has not commented on the incident. Are they trying to hide something from us, or are they simply seeking the truth? What is your take on this? Flying Dragon. A massive winged creature was spotted soaring through the sky, and this is in its wingspan stretching across the horizon, possibly hundreds of feet wide. Just like a giant dragon-like figure with enormous bat-like wings. The body resembles a colossal serpent or lizard, and the head is fierce with large, intimidating features, possibly including horns or spines. The creature also has a long, flexible tail. When the footage went viral, many viewers struggled to believe their eyes, wondering how it was possible for the extinct creature to come back to life. Mystery object.
It's massive. It's the size of a skyscraper at least. It's a huge formation.
Seeing the skyscraper building for the first time can give anyone a chilling experience. But what would be your first reaction if you see a massive skyscraper-sized object floating above the clouds? Captured from an airplane's window, the object's enormous size and unusual shape make it a shocking sight, especially at such a high altitude. The footage also shows some smaller objects, which some speculate could be ships departing from a larger UFO. However, scientists suggest the object might be a large ash cloud from a volcanic eruption, which can reach the same altitude as planes. Since no volcanic activity was reported on that day, passengers of that flight are sure they have experienced an ET encounter.
It's massive. It's the size of a skyscraper at least. It's a huge formation.
Tentacles. A flight passenger captured a strange object that appeared to be a shape-shifting creature with its legs moving strangely alongside the aircraft. It resembled a sea creature with huge tentacles, as these long, shifting limbs seemed to swing in midair. The person who recorded the footage was unnerved by the sighting, unsure if this is something extraordinary. He has never encountered anything like it before, and the fact that it was captured near Area 51 only deepens the mystery, leading him to wonder if it might be something otherworldly. Levitation. Seeing an unusual object in midair is already eerie, but this video takes it a step further. It shows a human-like figure rising from the ground and floating in midair without any visible support. The figure stretches its arms and legs as it ascends, eventually passing above a nearby building. Given the clear view of the structure, it's hard to dismiss this as a mere delusion. What's even stranger is the figure's rigid posture, with no visible muscle movement as it floats upward. This sighting has sparked speculation about possible alien activity. The figure's unnatural movement and eerie stillness resemble descriptions of extraterrestrial encounters, where beings are said to defy the laws of physics. Flying humanoid. A man, while going back to his home, captured an unusual black object flying in the sky and began recording. Upon zooming in the footage, it appeared to have a humanoid shape. It's unclear whether the object was ascending or descending, but it seemed to struggle with gravity. Although not visible, the object appeared to have human-like legs and seemed to be wearing a cape. While some might think it's a drone, its appearance doesn't match any typical drone design. So what do you think about it? Jetpack. An unidentified person reportedly flying with a jetpack was spotted high above Los Angeles. This isn't the first time such a sighting has occurred. Pilots have previously reported seeing a man in a jetpack flying nearby. While jetpacks exist, flying one so close to an aircraft can pose serious risks to both airlines and the person involved. After the sightings were reported, authorities launched an investigation, but so far, no further sightings have been confirmed. The mysterious jetpack flyer has sparked concern, leaving many doubting about the safety and legality of such flights in busy airspace. Austin. In Central California, a strange, alien-looking object was spotted flying in the sky. The footage shows it floating with what appear to be numerous tentacles instead of wings. These tentacles move and swing freely, giving the impression that the object is swimming through the air. The design of these tentacles is similar to those of aquatic creatures like jellyfish or octopuses, which use them to navigate water. This unusual appearance has led to rumors about advanced or extraterrestrial technology. The unusual design adds to theories that it could be a type of alien craft, adding to the secrecy of unidentified flying objects. Flying Anomaly. A passenger on a plane over the Aegean Sea captured footage of a strange object flying alongside the aircraft. This object performed maneuvers that seemed impossible for any known aircraft. The sighting alarmed passengers, as seeing such an unusual object so close was startling, especially with its movements defying normal flight patterns. The clear skies over the Aegean Sea provided ideal conditions for capturing this phenomenon. The object's high altitude visibility suggests it might be flying at similar or even higher altitudes than commercial planes. This strange behavior increases UFO theories, raising questions about advanced or extraterrestrial technology. Sky Snake. While the sky has no limits, spotting a snake-like creature seemingly floating vertically in midair is truly unexpected. Captured over Clayville, the mysterious figure hovered motionless before shifting into a V-like shape, sparking intense speculation. Unlike typical drones or airplanes, which usually appear horizontally, this object's unusual orientation and movement are baffling. Some suggest it could be an atmospheric phenomenon like a skyworm or flying rod, possibly explaining the vertical floating. However, this doesn't account for its shape-shifting behavior, and many witnesses are now referring to it as a gigantic sky snake UFO. Unidentified object. A passenger, while flying from Haneda to Hakodate, captured footage of an unidentified object, which was unclear due to heavy clouds. The object appears to be stationary, and from what's visible, it might resemble a tail or head. Sometimes, large aircraft or drones can be partially visible through thick clouds. So what looks like a tail or head could be just a part of another aircraft. The object might be hiding behind the cloud, or might not realize it's been spotted. This could contribute to its unusual appearance, suggesting that the object's mysterious look might not be what it initially seems. Giant shadow. A person standing on a mountain peak notices something extraordinary, so he decides to record it. A shadow seems to be casting onto the clouds and mist below. Surrounding the shadow is a circular halo of light with vibrant rings of red, orange, and blue colors encircling it. What's truly strange is that the shadow appears extended and distorted, much larger than the person, creating a ghostly, eerie effect. As the clouds move, the shadow and its halo seem to drift across the mist, resembling a spectral figure gliding through the sky. This phenomenon is known as the Brocken Spectre. It occurs when someone at a high altitude sees their shadow projected onto a cloud layer below. Is that Jesus? A California man recently reported seeing what he thought was Jesus Christ in the sky outside his home. The sighting featured a strange floating figure that seemed to emerge from the clouds, resembling a person hovering in midair. This unusual event caused a lot of surprise and amazement. Throughout history, people have claimed to see religious figures in the sky, often during significant personal or cultural moments. Dino fish flying. Filming birds can be a relaxing hobby, but one man captured something truly extraordinary. What seemed like a regular bird turned out to be a bizarre creature with a mix of features. It had the body of a fish, which gave it a sleek, aquatic look, a dragon-like tail that was long and possibly scaly, aiding in its movement. Its wings resembled those of a bat, with flexible membranous flaps. This unusual wing structure allowed it to fly in a way that didn't seem natural for birds. The creature's wing movements appeared strange, suggesting it might fly differently from typical birds. This unique combination of fish, dragon, and bat traits is highly unusual. What do you think about it? Flying Goblin. A strange humanoid creature was spotted flying through the sky in Russia. The creature was black, making it hard to blend into the surroundings and giving it a shadowy, mysterious look. Despite the poor quality of the footage, its long, spindly limbs with clawed fingers and toes were visible. The creature seems to be floating in midair, with its limbs either curled or relaxed. Its stationary position suggests it can hover or float, adding to its eerie and unsettling appearance. Portal opening? Sitting by the window of an airplane can sometimes lead to witnessing strange and inexplicable sights. A passenger recently saw what looked like a portal in the middle of the sky, glowing with a sky blue light. The sight caused panic among passengers, who were worried about what might come through it. Some thought it might be a piece of glass reflecting light from above the city, while others speculated it could be a black hole. Despite various theories, the true nature of the mysterious sight remains a mystery. Frozen in midair. This plane appears frozen in mid-air, seemingly not moving at all. Captured from a local street, the footage shows regular traffic passing, but the plane still looks completely still. This might be because it's flying directly into a strong headwind, reducing its ground speed and making it seem stationary from the observer's viewpoint. Similar sightings have been reported worldwide, usually explained by the plane's flight angle, wind speed, and the observer's perspective. While this weird and seemingly impossible footage grabs attention, it's often explained by basic principles of physics and perspective. Ghost passengers. This footage from Phuket Airport shows shadowy figures running along an abandoned airplane gangway. The gangway is suspended in the air and connected to nothing, with no plane in sight, making the source of these figures a mystery. Some believe the figures might be reflections or projections from another part of the airport, possibly due to the gangway's design or light effects. This creepy video has intrigued many and sparked various theories, and whether it's a technical glitch, a natural phenomenon, or something more mysterious, it continues to capture viewers' imaginations and fuel curiosity. This mystery. During a flight, a passenger noticed a mysterious disc-like object outside the airplane window. Initially, it appeared as a small, shiny dot in the sky. When zoomed in, it was unlike any typical aircraft, leading the passenger to speculate that it might be a UFO, and the video was shared online, sparking various theories about the object. Some suggested it could be space debris or a satellite reflecting sunlight, which can sometimes create unusual appearances from afar. Others proposed that atmospheric effects or optical illusions might have distorted the object's shape, making it appear stranger than it really is. There was also speculation that it could be a rare type of aircraft or a high-altitude drone. Flying Cubie. In Prague, locals were astonished to see a cube-shaped UFO in the sky. This rare sighting stood out because UFOs are usually described as saucer-shaped or cylindrical. The mysterious cube caused a buzz, but some experts think it might be a reflection or an atmospheric anomaly. Unusual cloud formations or light reflections can sometimes create strange shapes in the sky. While local authorities might not investigate further, such bizarre sightings often remain unexplained, fueling curiosity and fascination with the unknown. Cloud War. Weather manipulation, ET attack, or something even more terrifying. This video sparked curiosity among netizens as it shows a strange phenomenon never seen before. A clear streak of smoke could be seen rising from a hill and entering into the glowing opening of a cloud. Suddenly, a fast-moving object darted toward the cloud balloon and collided with it, after which the cloud balloon fell apart, revealing a dark entity that quickly escaped from behind. The mysterious black object added an element of conspiracy that doesn't have a clear explanation. Possibly an ET aircraft using our land for experiment. So what do you think about it? Walking humanoid.
Somebody say something. Look at that hole right there in the sky. Look at that hole right there in the sky.
A woman from Alabama was stunned by a remarkable sight and quickly recorded it on her cell phone. She spotted what appeared to be a person walking among the clouds, which she initially believed to be a god himself.
Somebody say something. Look at that hole right there in the sky. Look at that hole right there in the sky.
The sky was mostly dark, but a large white cloud, illuminated by sunlight, stood out. This mysterious sighting has sparked theories about extraterrestrial beings. Some think it could be an alien using advanced technology to blend into our environment, leaving many to wonder if this was a rare glimpse of an otherworldly visitor.
Somebody say something. Look at that hole right there in the sky. Look at that hole right there in the sky.
Abduction. Boeing CH-47 Chinook, a military helicopter, was flying normally in the sky until a strange light appeared in the sky. The light moved toward the helicopter and merged with it, causing the helicopter to seemingly disappear. This unusual sight has led some to guess that the light could be a UFO that abducted the helicopter. Such lights are often linked to UFO sightings, but might also be explained by visual effects or changes in camera angle. The merging could be an illusion or camera distortion, making it look like the helicopter vanished. This mysterious footage adds to UFO theories and unexplained aerial phenomena. Flying jellyfish. A mysterious light was spotted in the sky over Jordan, and when zoomed in, it astonishingly resembled a jellyfish. This strange entity appeared to float and move like a sea creature, making it one of the most unique aerial phenomena ever seen. Witnesses were left baffled, with some speculating that it could be an extraterrestrial craft or a UFO. Others theorized that it might be a living creature from another dimension, given its bizarre organic appearance. The sighting has sparked intense discussions, adding to the growing list of unexplained aerial mysteries that continue to captivate and mystify witnesses. Ocean monster. Captured from a helicopter, this chilling footage reveals a terrifying creature with a massive gaping mouth lined with rows of sharp dagger-like teeth. The creature had an uncanny resemblance to El Gran Majah, the legendary serpent from Caribbean folklore, said to have a colossal, snake-like body stretching over vast distances. In the footage, its enormous, serpentine body surged through the water like a massive snake, sparking fear among witnesses. Some wonder if the mythical El Gran Majah has emerged from the sea, posing a deadly threat to any nearby ship. With its sheer size, the creature could easily overturn vessels or drag them into the depths, leaving sailors and locals in a state of alarm. Ghost Tail. This presence of a shadowy black figure traveling at the same speed as their plane sparked panic among those on board. The figure, which some believe to be a contrail, appeared unusually dark and ominous. During sunrise or sunset, contrails can take on eerie colors like red, orange, or even black due to the sunlight, adding to the mystery. As the dark figure keeps pace with the plane, it leaves everyone wondering whether it's just a strange atmospheric phenomenon or something more sinister lurking in the skies. Pilot vs UFO. During a flight, a jet pilot recorded a strange object he believed was a UFO. He noticed a white light following his plane and decided to capture it on camera. After slowing down and turning on the recording, the object appeared to zoom past his aircraft and quickly shot off into space, disappearing almost instantly. Some people suggest the white light might have been a reflection or glare from the cockpit windows or aircraft lights. However, the pilot strongly feels that what he saw was something extraordinary, possibly an unidentified flying object. Cannonball. This drone captured footage of a mysterious black sphere flying through space, and it looks as if it was scanning the area. What's unusual about this object is that it lacks any visible engines or wings, which are typically needed for flight, and this makes it hard to understand how it stays aloft. The object's spherical shape and behavior are similar to reports of UFOs, which often involve advanced or extraterrestrial technology. The sphere's scanning motion suggests it might be using sophisticated sensors to gather information. While this sighting aligns with some UFO accounts, the lack of traditional flight mechanisms makes it intriguing and easy to speculate that this black sphere could be a UFO investigating the area. Angels. A man captured an unusual cloud formation that looked like a glowing angel while driving to work. He took the picture through his car's windshield and later shared it on Facebook. Cloud shapes can be influenced by light, humidity, and wind, often creating images that resemble familiar objects or figures. This phenomenon is known as pareidolia, where our brains interpret random patterns as recognizable shapes. In this case, the clouds appeared to form an angel, with some viewers even seeing a firefighter walking towards it. Such formations are fascinating examples of how atmospheric conditions can produce images that spark our imagination and sense of wonder. Pterosaur. And this video from 1973 shows a mysterious bird-like creature flying in mid-air that resembles a pterosaur. The footage reveals expansive wings stretching several feet with fur connecting the elongated wing bones to the body. The intriguing sighting captures the essence of these ancient flying reptiles, making the footage both fascinating and mysterious. The wings appear long and thin, designed for efficient flight, and the creature might also have a long pointed beak and relatively short legs, all features typical of pterosaurs. Fly and chase. This recent footage shows a plane flying at a normal altitude when a smaller, unusual object suddenly appeared behind it. The object quickly caught up to the plane, then sped past it at an incredible speed before vanishing into the sky. One explanation could be that it was a smaller aircraft or drone. However, the object's speed and sudden disappearance raise questions about its capabilities and origin. Some people think it might be new or experimental military tech, or maybe even a UFO because of how fast and quick it is. Orange plume. Large, orange plume of ominous smoke was captured hanging in the air in a town in England, described by the individual who recorded the video as nasty looking stuff. The unsettling sight immediately raised concerns among residents. However, the fire brigade quickly responded to the situation, explaining that the incident was due to a small release of gas from a nearby industrial site. According to the brigade's update, the gas release was contained and rapidly dispersed into the atmosphere, posing no threat to public safety. Floating city.
Surfaced out of China, and it looks like their city is floating in the clouds.
In October 2015, residents of China were baffled to witness a floating city appearing in the clouds. The sight spawned a host of theories ranging from dimensional portals to NASA holograms. The towering structures in the sky create an eerie and magical scene that leaves viewers in question. Theories speculated, but experts jumped in and explained this rare phenomenon. This occurs when layers of warm and cold air in the atmosphere create a complex refraction of light, bending the image of a distant city and projecting it high into the sky. While the city appears to be floating in the clouds, it's a mirage caused by the atmospheric conditions.
Surfaced out of China, and it looks like their city is floating in the clouds.
Hum giant. Recorded at night, this unsettling footage captures a mysterious figure that many believe to be a genderuwo, a creature from Indonesian folklore. Initially shrouded in darkness, the figure becomes more visible when illuminated by a red light reflection, sparking fear and intrigue among viewers. Some speculate that this red light could signify dark energy or a portal, allowing the genderuwo or another supernatural entity to enter our world. The appearance of the creature has led to further theories that it might be connected to a spiritual disturbance in the area. This eerie sighting has the locals to question whether this figure is merely folklore or something far more mysterious. ET invasion. In the footage, a large yellow ball of light is seen moving horizontally across the night sky, triggering curiosity and speculation. While its glowing appearance might resemble a meteor, the way it moves sideways instead of downward has led some to wonder if it could be something more mysterious. The controlled, steady movement of the light contrasts with the typical path of a meteor, leading to theories that it might be an extraterrestrial craft, possibly a scout ship observing Earth. This unusual sighting has raised questions about a potential connection to ongoing reports of unidentified aerial phenomena, raising subjects about whether this could be a glimpse of an impending otherworldly encounter. Light pillars. If you see numerous pillars of light either falling from the sky or standing still, you might feel confused at first. This happened in 2022 when residents of South Korea were puzzled by groups of strange lights hovering in the air. As rumors spread, some even started preparing for an extraterrestrial invasion. However, before any wild theories could take hold, experts explained that these lights were simply light pillars. While light pillars can appear during the day, they are most noticeable at twilight or nighttime when the light contrasts sharply with the dark sky. So don't worry, no aliens are coming this time. Tooth Fairy. Many parents tell stories to their kids, and most believe them, but one curious child wanted proof. So with his dad's help, he set up cameras in his room and placed a tooth under his pillow. The next morning, he found a crystal holder under his pillow. When he reviewed the footage, it showed a fairy visiting his room and replacing the tooth with the crystal. The child was amazed, but it was all thanks to his dad's impressive video editing skills that made the fairy seem real. Floating palm tree.
There's a pond floating.
Palm tree floating in the sky is something you'd never imagine, even on a windy day. The man who captured it was walking home after work, and it seemed so real since it wasn't attached to anything. However, it's highly unlikely for a palm tree to float mid-air, even with strong winds, because trees are far too heavy to be lifted by wind alone. Many believe it might be linked to supernatural forces or a distortion in reality, where the tree is somehow caught between dimensions. This eerie sight has left everyone doubting if there are unseen forces at play, challenging our understanding of the natural world.
There's a pond floating.
In today's open discussion, we have footage captured from a plane's window. What initially seemed like another aircraft flying nearby turned out to be a humanoid figure, possibly an alien, floating in midair. The footage clearly shows this figure approaching the plane, seemingly inspecting it, before suddenly flying away at incredible speed upon noticing someone inside. What do you think about this mysterious creature? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating videos.